Daniil's short life has been turned upside down by Russia's invasion. He and his mother, Julia, fled Kiev a year ago. They stayed in Dnipro, but were forced to flee again as the city came under attack, and have just arrived at the Polish border town of Medyka. Now they have a new plan. Julia's new partner is a truck driver. They will live with him in the truck as he drives around Europe.
It's not so bad because it's very warm and we have light, electricity, and it's very interesting for my son. I have 3 years old son, and it's not so bad. It's really safety for us.
Polina Osadcha helps look after Daniil. Osadcha is a refugee who now works for the United Nations at this reception centre at the Medyka border crossing. She says Ukrainians are adapting to the war.
They already, even when there was this problems with blackouts, for the first time all the people were stressed, shocked what to do, but now they have generators, they have power banks.
Britain's Mo Hornick and Mikey Stewart Richardson are from the MAD Foundation charity, which takes aid into Ukraine and refugees back to Britain. But today they have a feline passenger.
This little guy's owner has been living in the UK for a little while and was really desperate to be reunited with his mum. So we have helped organise some transport. It's more important than ever almost that people remain aware of the situation in Ukraine. I think a lot of people may feel a little bit fatigued by the news that they see, but the situation is still very, very desperate.
At the Medyka crossing, much has changed in a year. At the start of Russia's invasion, up to 30,000 refugees poured across this frontier every day. Now only a few hundred cross the border daily. Soup kitchens have been replaced with cell phone stalls. Buses quickly take the Ukrainians away from the border. The mayor of Przemysl city, a few kilometres from the frontier, recalls the chaos of a year ago.
40% of all refugees from Ukraine crossing city of Przemysl. So it's a huge amount of people crossing such a small city. A lot of them was very hungry, thirsty, some of them need some medical assistance, medical help.
A former supermarket in Przemysl has been turned into a humanitarian hub. The warehouse stores huge volumes of food and drink, medical supplies, beds and blankets. There are fears that a renewed Russian offensive will create a new wave of refugees.
We have all that logistics system ready to expand. We have still a lot of beds stored in schools, things like that. So we're ready for that situation again. But hopefully that situation will not happen again.
Russia's invasion brought millions of refugees to Poland and large-scale land warfare to NATO's doorstep. With little sign of an end to the conflict, all sides are preparing for a long war. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News on the Poland-Ukraine border.